Lewis.
So Stefan Ortega, who already seems the preferred goalkeeper in this competition. 3 of the back 4 featured in Doha, and Rico Lewis is also establishing his presence in the Carabao Cup. Rodri played at the back for Spain, whilst Ilkay Gundogan's presence at the World Cup was all too short. The competition also ended prematurely for Kevin De Bruyne. He's already scored for City since his return in a friendly against Girona. Erling Haaland makes up for lost time since last month by making his debut in this competition. 4 English players on duty in Qatar are kept in reserve this evening, along with Bernardo Silva, who's featured in every City game so far. Jurgen Klopp, like his opposite number, keeps it as strong as he reasonably can. Quivin Kelleher was the hero of the last round with yet more penalty shootout heroics. James Milner faces his old club in a defensive role as part of a backline brimming with experience. Spanish under-21 international Stefan Bajcetic at 18 is the youngest member of the starting lineup and the second youngest in the matchday squad. Darwin Núñez and Mo Salah have already scored against City this season. In Salah's case, he's managed goals in both meetings. 17-year-old Ben Doak is the major concession to youth among the substitutes as one of 2 teenagers, along with Calvin Ramsey. Well, there's been some great Premier League managerial rivalries in the history of the competition, and this one is very much the latest. And since the beginning of the season back in July, comparisons between the 2 main men for Manchester City and Liverpool, Jamie.
Well, there's no doubt he has been the absolute superstar of the Premier League this season, but he's actually come up against Liverpool twice and not scored, but that's been a Liverpool with Alisson in goal and Virgil van Dijk at the back. So I think Erling Haaland will fancy his chances tonight to get on the score sheet. And the man who was compared to him as well, who had a great start in that Community Shield, getting on the score sheet, he's maybe found it a little bit more difficult than Haaland, but certainly of late, Liverpool supporters are now seeing what Darwin Núñez is all about.
David Coote is the referee on whose whistle the game will get underway. And it's not only recent rivalry at league level, but these two are this competition's most successful sides, with 17 wins between them. City with 8 wins, just 1 short of Liverpool's record of 9, and Liverpool are the holders, but Erling Haaland looking to cut through already and attempting the cheeky chip.
Oh, what an opportunity. Bajcetic just gets dragged out of the holding role, and Gundogan finds the space. It's a fantastic pass, splits the 2 centre-backs. And that is just rustiness. The goalkeeper finds himself in no man's land, and you can't believe he hasn't put Manchester City 1-0 up.
Manchester City making their intentions plain here from the start. Here's Fabio Carvalho, but Manchester City have started the game in a very lively fashion. Ilkay Gundogan looking for a ball out to Cole Palmer, but James Milner now sets Darwin Núñez on his way for Liverpool as they aim to respond in kind, and that route is shut off by Aymeric Laporte.
Well, what a start to the game that we've had. The 2 players I mentioned before the game, one has a huge chance, Núñez has half a chance, but Laporte actually does really well to get across. So it's going to be a difficult angle. We can see from now if he can split the centre-backs. Both players have got blistering pace. Laporte does really well to get back at him.
Shoot with a couple. Here's Manuel Akanji, and Haaland was looking to time his run there. And with no VAR tonight, the flag has stayed down. Haaland drives it across for Palmer, who gets the attempt from close range horribly wrong.
I mean, it was really tight for the offside. Looking down, actually thought he was just offside. No, maybe James Milner on that far side. But as I said, there's no VAR. And just maybe the pace of the pass from Erling Haaland, he's just not quite set and ready for it. Palmer on the far side. He really fires it in at him. He just can't sort his feet out. 2 huge opportunities early on for Manchester City themselves for both clubs.
And it is very often in this competition where those kind of players are given their head. Cole Palmer very much in that category as well. Palmer pulls it back to De Bruyne. Is it into the ground?
Yeah, Liverpool are having problems. They're trying to squeeze and press high. That then leaves that space in behind. Great pass from Laporte. And again, Kevin De Bruyne in acres of space in Liverpool's midfield again. Manchester City don't quite finish it.
Out themselves, but it is given away cheaply by Fabio Carvalho, who rushed the pass and ended up giving it back to Manchester City. Here's Ilkay Gundogan. Now Palmer. De Bruyne, having turned up on the other side, still provides the cross for Haaland with the inevitable result. He's back on the goal trail already. Erling Haaland goes straight to De Bruyne to thank him for the service. And with service like that, he couldn't miss, could he?
Well, that's exactly what Manchester City deserve in these first 10 minutes. You're looking at two of the best players in the Premier League, two of the best players in the world combining. It's happened already so often this season. You see he's onside, Kevin De Bruyne, acres of space, and he just puts it into an area. And it's brilliant from Haaland, but it's not great from Joe Gomez, who's sleeping. And he just gets across, and he just puts that leg there. That's why he just put a ball into an area. Joe Gomez sleeping, he just gets his studs on it. And he's been given one opportunity. He's not going to miss the second.
Well, he's been idling his... Here's Joe Gomez. Now Matip. This is Elliott, and Nunez is there and hits the post. The flag was up anyway, so it wouldn't have counted.
Well, the first time we've really seen Liverpool put a few passes together. A really good combination. Laporte actually tries to play offside initially on Harvey Elliott, but you just say that's a good decision.
Here's Elliott. This is Joel Matip. Milner pulls it across, Carvalho! And just like that, Liverpool are level. And that really has been a bolt from the blue for Manchester City.
Well, I just said Liverpool need to try and stay in the game. They're now back in the game. Carvalho, along with a lot of the other midfield players in there, they find it tough to start with. But if this run and pass from Matip really takes so many players out the game. And the brilliant thing from Carvalho is he always just passes it into that far corner. The composure as the ball comes across, absolutely fantastic. Talking about a young player learning in a big game like that. That will do his confidence the world of good.
Well, his previous two. Here's Riyad Mahrez. Gundogan had made a good run, for now ignored. Cole Palmer is picked out. Palmer's cross, and Haaland just inches away.
Well, how it goes past Haaland, I don't know. Well, Liverpool's two centre-backs are not quite aware of the attacking players making runs. We saw that on the first goal. They're not getting tight enough. Joe Gomez just found himself in between two players. And they're very fortunate.
Waiting on the corner. It's pulled back for Palmer to hit. Liverpool got bodies out to charge it down.
And it's a couple of times City have had something up the sleeve.
Here's Lewis. Header on by Mahrez. And here's Kevin De Bruyne. Pull behind this time to Gundogan. It's behind Haaland, and Ilkay Gundogan coming in on it to produce the save from Kelleher.
Well, Manchester City should be in front. You probably can't believe why they're not. That Kevin De Bruyne run, we see it so often. Splits defences. And he plays the perfect pass. He's trying to find Haaland, but he can't. The goalkeeper does really well. He's going one way and just sticks that left leg out. Well, this is what the yellow card was for. It was off the ball. And maybe the one that you do take for the team. As Cole Palmer could have been in.
So Manchester shown a yellow card, and the corner is cleared to Gundogan, who hits it. It comes free to Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Lewis. De Bruyne curling one round, Ake! And Kelleher claws it away.
What a cross that is. That is world class. I'm not even sure you can defend that. I mean, but what an opportunity. But look at that. If you're a Manchester City player, defender, attacker, with Kevin De Bruyne in that position, you just attack the box, because he will find you. But how Manchester City haven't found the net more than once tonight is a mystery.
Well, it's the one that got away. Aiming to locate a colleague from another corner kick. And Ake got to that one.
The press has been fantastic in this game. Liverpool just bypass it there again, not thinking about going long. The top teams do now. Play through the press.
Now Nunez has timed his run well as the flag stays down. Darwin Nunez! Right across the face. City defence looking at the linesman, believing Nunez was off.
Well, we're so used to VAR that even when someone goes through now, you think it will be pulled back, it'll be really tight, but once Nunez is through, because that flag doesn't go up, it's game on. Just drags across it. Probably similar a little bit to the position I think Marcus Rashford found himself in last night, and he just found that bottom corner.
Manchester United already in the quarter-final draw, which comes up. Gundogan. Ake with a cross, and Matip was on the stretch. Danger not over though. Rodri. Kelleher confident enough to watch it wide.
Yeah, Liverpool centre-backs have got to be careful again. Haaland makes that run. This time Matip just gets a touch on at the initial cross. Rodri doesn't trouble the goalkeeper.
Just reaching out for it. Palmer has three to his right, and De Bruyne to his left, but he looks for a way through himself, and De Bruyne turns away in disgust.
Yeah, he won't be happy, Kevin De Bruyne, but I think it's a sign of how well Cole Palmer has done that. He's confident enough to actually ignore the instruction of Kevin De Bruyne and go and do something himself. Yeah, maybe he should pass it, but the confidence and the performance he's put in that first half, I think it actually bodes well going forward, because so often you see younger players, when the top man in the team asks for the ball, you just give him it. He's made his own decision, and credit.
Andy Robertson, who's taken over the captain's armband for Liverpool since Milner went off, curls in the kick, and Nunez again right across the face from him.
Well, we talk about the big chances Manchester City have missed. Well, Liverpool have had a couple themselves. That's a big chance. Just hits it on the top of his ankle, doesn't connect fully with the boot. That's why he's missed it. They'd be disappointed.
Just the one game for Brazil at the World Cup, and that was in the defeat by Cameroon for Fabinho. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain is the player whose contract's coming to an end. Here's Riyad Mahrez, beautiful control, beautiful finish. What an incredible start to the second half for Manchester City. That was right out of the top drawer.
Well, we'll talk about the finish, but this is all about the first touch from Mahrez. There's a little bit of a mix-up in the midfield here for Liverpool. Thiago doesn't quite expect the ball, loses his footing. It's a lovely pass, but that first touch is what means that it's 2-1. Just comes inside Andy Robertson, he's not quite tight enough. As soon as Mahrez there makes that touch, you just think it's going to be 2-1. How often we see him come inside and find that far corner. He doesn't even look up after that first touch. Man City almost scored after 20 seconds of the first half. They scored very quickly in the second half.
Well, that is the first goal that Riyad Mahrez has ever scored against Liverpool. He missed a crucial penalty there, of course, 4 years ago. Liverpool have bounced back once. Can they do it again here? Nunez finds Salah! And for the third time this season, Mo Salah scores against Manchester City, all in different competitions. And Liverpool, for the second time in this match, come from behind.
Oh, it's back. We're back. What a game this has been. Again, fantastic football. Keep talking about the bravery of teams. Look at the press from Manchester City. But the pace of Nunez is too much for Laporte. And I don't think Mo Salah's expecting this pass. I think he expects Nunez to go through and make the attempt at goal. But he has got blistering pace. He doesn't even look up. Okay, maybe just gets away from Mo Salah. But it's brilliant from Nunez. And that composure from Salah's fantastic. Because as I said, I think he expects Nunez to go through and make the attempt at goal, but he has got blistering pace. He doesn't even look up. Okay, maybe just gets away from Mo Salah, but it's brilliant from Nunez. And that composure from Salah's fantastic, because as I said, I don't think he was expecting the pass. He's strained. Yeah, that was good from both clubs. I think there is a healthy respect there for both on the pitch.
Well, City playing on despite Lewis going down. Here's Palmer. Angle was difficult for him and closed down by Joe Gomez.
Yeah, I mentioned before, half-time, Cole Palmer having that confidence to take some
lead against Joe Gomez by Kevin De Bruyne to earn Manchester City another corner. A quick one taken to Cole Palmer. Making the angle for De Bruyne to cross again, another ball in, and this time it's met with a perfect response from Nathan Ake. What quality on the cross from De Bruyne, and Ake, the beneficiary, as Manchester City, for the third time in this match, take the lead.
Well, Liverpool switch off in the short corner, and you can't switch off when you've got a man whose quality is as good as anything you will see in world football. Jordan Henderson's laid out. And there's runners near the back. I said earlier in the game, they're always trying something, Manchester City against Liverpool, when they get done at that back post, something City have worked on, but that delivery from De Bruyne and Nathan Ake doesn't have to do too much. Just get contact on it. But I said in the first half, when you've got a player like Kevin De Bruyne and you're an attacker, a defender up for a set piece, you make that run. Because you don't even have to question whether he'll deliver. It's a formality.
Nathan Ake's third goal against Liverpool. So Salah. Henderson with the cross. Helped wide by Nunez. It's Robertson coming in on it. And he couldn't keep the shot down.
Yeah, he never fully confident. Andy Robertson coming onto something on that far side. Decent opportunity. Just get dragged across. Rico Lewis. Always going to be difficult from that angle. He just find himself in that position a lot. Probably the one thing that lets him down.
Gomez. And away goes Darwin Nunez with the flag staying down. Can Liverpool do it again here? Oh, he's done it again. Third time in the game he's dragged one across the face like that.
Oh, he's got to put one of them away. I mean, it looked offside when I was looking down. It always is a difficult angle when you're caught on that right foot because it's naturally going away from the goal. The three chances he's had, you'd expect to finish with one goal.
It's cleared by Fabinho. Mahrez. Rodri. De Bruyne. Gundogan with a hit that comes back off his own teammate. Lewis with the layup to Mahrez. And Robertson goes in with a challenge. Lewis goes down. The referee was a long way back there. He might have relied on some support from an assistant. He gives the corner anyway.
Robertson gets there, it's just whether he gets the ball, he gets his body there. Yeah, he gets the ball. What the problem is. I mean, the pace hasn't dropped at all.
Along with Laporte. De Bruyne providing the service again. Cleared by Nunez. Gundogan. Back out to the man who keeps opening this Liverpool defence. Kelleher was barged into there by Rodri. Not that the goalkeeper made anything of it, and it was one that he had to go for, Rodri.
Well, I said the referee's let a lot go in this game, and I like to see that. But whenever a goalkeeper's involved, he's not going to let it go.